Hello, little lady. Well, here we go again, everybody. This is my mum. Right, my mum? Pretty girl. I know, this little round girl. Not giving you too much trouble, but we gonna fix that, honey. I know, pretty girl. Oh boy, this little 15-year-old beauty is coming to us from yet another, I hate to say, a tragic situation. This is no longer about people who are like, oh, I can't take care of my dog because the place I'm moving to doesn't allow dogs or whatever. No, the people that are coming across to me with their babies are giving me these older special needs dogs, and I can't say no. And I'll tell you why. This is what kills me. I can't say no because, I always say, well, what happens to them if I don't take them in, right? And they're so old. And here's the other thing. There's a lot of medical problems with the people that are reaching out to me now. I mean, severe medical issues to where they can't take, and you combine that with being homeless. It's a terrible situation that they were in. So I don't want to get too involved in their personal life, but it's just I really do kind of grill, interrogate, not in a mean way, but I need to know all the information, at least for myself, so that I know I'm being honest as I can to just not just the dogs, but to you guys as well. But I also have to be very, very delicate and not divulge too much of their personal info. But just know that I've basically triaged this one, and this little girl she's healthy now, no heart murmurs, which is good, but she is 15 years old. She looks great for 15. Like I said, just a little heavy. She's got a bad leg. She's had a case of IMBD. We're going to hope that we don't see that flare up again, right, sweetheart? And other than that, you should be good. This is my mom. We're going to take you home. Lucy Lou was supposed to be. Lucy, are you here for the ride? Are you helping? You're not really helping. You're being very antisocial. I don't care how cute you are. You're being antisocial. Don't you blink at me. I love you, little girl. So anyway, guys, this is the teaser post. Welcome, my mom. I know, pretty lady. I know. You're going to be a breakfast clubber at first, aren't you? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else going on with your... Oh, this is what I want to tell you guys now. So I get myself put in this position a lot. People reach out through all forms of social media, emails, as you know. I keep telling you guys this. And I try not to be negative about it, but the problem that I have with this is, and it just happened to me, and I don't know if you guys can comprehend this. I'm sure you can, but I don't know if you've ever had to deal with what I'm dealing with on a regular basis. It's hard enough to bring these babies in, see the past lives that some of them have been through, and then also have to go through the loss over and over again. But what makes it even worse for me is that, yes, I don't want to be called a hoarding situation. Yes, I have to stay in control and make sure I have enough, of our facilities to take care of them, enough staff, enough finances coming in, all that stuff. But what happens if I don't take them, right? Oh, well, Bobby, you can't take them all. I know I can't take them all. But I will give you a scenario. I'm going to be vague about this one, too. I'm not going to call the person out. I've realized that it's hurtful for her, what happened as well. And she was only going by the veterinarian's advice, but I think it was limited because she didn't go to a specialist. Anyway, I get called for another dog, a beautiful little girl, to where I was ready to go get her right away. But I did not get the email to the next day. So when I read an email that somebody reaches out to me or a message that says, oh my God, we got to help her now. She's not doing well. She got this or that. And we're afraid that we're going to have to put her down if nobody will take her because the vet's telling us to put her down, or the shelter's going to take her and they're going to put her down. And I procrastinate, all right? I say, okay, I can't. Well, next thing you know, and like this just happened to me, I didn't get back with the lady the same day. I reached out to her the next morning, which I thought was pretty quick for me because I have to talk it over with the staff and everything before I even make a response. And I reached out to the lady, and she tells me that they had to put her down that morning. And I think to myself, what if I'd have only reached out the night before? What if I'd have responded right away? I know you can't be at all places at all times, but that's what goes through my head. And my mom here, for example, Lucy here, way back in the day, and anybody that comes to me, my first thought is if I don't take them, what kind of life... Like, if I do take them, guys, I'll bend over backwards. I will bust my fingers open. I'll work my ass to the bone, or fingers to the bone. I'll work my ass off. Anything we have to support the ones we have. And I make that commitment. And I don't know if anybody else can do that, especially with the very special needs. And like the one I was just mentioning, I don't know if I could have saved her. Everything was wrong with her. We had to do with, we believe orthopedic, something in her spine. It could have been I forget what the name of the disease is. But anyway, she lost sensation and function. She was paralyzed in one of her legs, then the other leg, and now she was having issues. And the small doctor said, she's going to end up having to be put down because there's no way wheels will work. Well, the lady followed that advice without... I would have gone to the end of the world. I would have found somebody who would have given me the positive outcome. because there's no reason for a dog that's just simply becoming paralyzed, even with a little bit of pain in their back, needed to be put down. And for that, she was only 2.5 years old too, guys, and that kills me. I broke down crying a little bit on this one as I'm reading the text that I didn't get back quick enough. So that's where I get stuck. So do not send me any dogs unless it's an absolute emergency, because you put me in this horrible position that if I can't take them, I got to worry about what happens if I didn't get there fast enough or if I didn't take them. Right, Mum? And I don't like that. So, I know things are tough for everybody right now, and we're going to save the ones we can and support Mum here. But just know this is why I do what I do, guys. This is why we are adding another. And if I have to add more staff, if we're, as soon as I get enough money, we're getting a better, bigger facility. I want to make this work and save as many as possible eventually, but we have to do it properly. So thank you guys for letting me explain a little bit of that to you. Here's Mum. Pleasure. We're going to get some treats. I'll get a video of that up shortly, guys. But welcome, Mum. Thanks for the help, Luce. Big help.